Hello everyone, we're Group 14. I'm David, and we have Tommy, Ricky, Philip, and Jaspreet, and we're going to be doing a demo of our application, CraveIt. So a quick abstract of the project is, the idea began as a simple platform to make reservations for your favorite restaurant without the hassle of making phone calls and planning out your day. This idea was too simple, however. In time, it branched out to so much more. In order to improve quality of life, we added functionality to go above and beyond just the reservations. We added functionality to leave reviews and favorite restaurants. Our app has two primary users, customers and restaurant owners. Like previously mentioned, customers have the ability to make reservations, discover restaurants, review restaurants, add their favorite restaurants, and view the reviews of other people. Meanwhile, restaurant owners, on the other hand, can create restaurants for users to reserve tables at and edit those restaurants for them. Next, I'm going to pass it over to Philip to talk about the competitive analysis.
The goal of our web application is to provide a centralized platform where the user can rate, search, reserve, and favorite local restaurants. We believe that CraveIt exists as an all-in-one web application where using these features requires little to no additional steps aside from creating an account. Some other alternatives that exist are OpenTable and Apple Maps. Some features of these two include being able to see existing user reviews and view a large selection of available restaurants nearby. At the moment, a complete collection of these features do not exist in a centralized location or platform, but with CraveIt, our mission was to create one that is simple, modern, and easy to use for all. The app will make it easy to read and leave reviews at local restaurants, book and cancel reservations, favorite restaurants, and view them all on an interactive map.
So the app starts with the login page. So once the user is logged into the home page of our app, appears the logo at the top. This dashboard provides the navigation to all the basic features and functionalities like map, reservations, favorites, and reviews. In the middle, the user sees a welcome page along with all the reservations that she has booked. At the bottom, the app displays about all the latest reviews that the user has made to the restaurants along with the respective ratings.
So now I will demo the process of adding a restaurant as a restaurant owner for users to make reservations and reviews. First, we need to sign in as a restaurant owner. Note, only restaurant owners have the right to add restaurants. So once that is done, we'll click on the user profile picture on the dashboard and select Add a Restaurant. So we will need to fill out information regarding the restaurant, like the restaurant name, cuisine, description, contact information, hours, and the number of tables the restaurant has available. Once all the data is entered, we can create the restaurant. Once the restaurant has been added, we can now navigate to the restaurant tab on the dashboard. Here we can perform any edits to the restaurant we have created for future reference. So we can click on the edit button to edit the restaurant. Let's say we want to change the phone number because we recently changed phones. So we want to confirm all our changes are correct and just click the Save Restaurant button. And just like that, our changes will be reflected in the database for future reference.
All right, so the next feature we have on the agenda is the map. So let's just go to the map first. So as you can see, this is where we are right now, or my location. So sometimes the location is not correct. So this is not my actual location. But if you enter an address, say like Metro Town, then it'll give you a much more accurate location on the marker. So you can see this is updated with our new address. So as you can see, there are two restaurants nearby. We can choose to favorite the restaurants. And as you can see, now the icon changes and this has become our favorite. We can unfavorite the restaurants. And as you can see, it changes back to the old marker. So let's say we go to somewhere further, like Coquitlam. As you can see, those two restaurants are now gone. One thing to keep in mind is the favorite restaurant will always appear on the map. So if you favorite this restaurant, then let's say we go back to equipment, you can see that this restaurant is still visible. So that's pretty much for the map. So the user can also make a reservation, add a review, view reviews. We'll go in more depth later on with these features.
So moving forward, we'll be going over the reservations feature of our web application. On the home page, you will be able to see any existing reservations left by the user here. At the moment, there are none, but we'll go ahead and we'll add one now. So in our navigation bar, you'll go ahead and click on reservations. And here you can fill in information for the reservation of the restaurant you want to attend. So you can enter Kyo Sushi with 3 guests, and we'll choose a date and time. And we'll enter our phone number, and we'll choose our type of table. We have single table for users of 1, double tables for parties of 2, 4-person tables for 3 and 4, and then for anything more than 4, we have party tables. We can go ahead and create a reservation, and this will redirect us back to our home page where we'll see our reservation here. We can choose to edit our reservation or even cancel our reservation as well.
So reviews is another one of our big interactive features in our application. As mentioned before on the map, users can select a restaurant and can add a review to it when clicking on add a review. They just need to fill out the name, add a comment, pick a rating out of 5, and click submit review. And the review will be added to the restaurant. To be able to view the restaurant's review, we go back to the map, click on the restaurant, click view reviews, and we can see all of the reviews for the restaurant here. Back on the user homepage, we can see the 3 most recently created reviews. This is just for the users to discover more restaurants. And if we click the reviews tab in the nav bar, we can see the reviews made by the users. As well, on this page, you can delete reviews by clicking the delete button next to the review. And there we go, it's gone.
We have also added some user-friendly search functionality on the dashboard. Users are able to search for any restaurant matching the criteria. If we simply type sushi in the search bar, we'll be navigated to a page with all the search results matching the word sushi. Here we can see the most important information like the restaurant name, cuisine, description, contact information, and the hours. Customers also have the option to make reservations and review from this page. Additionally, you can also favorite this restaurant if you click on the star icon. And just like that, it lights up with a golden glow, meaning that we favorited it. And you can also unfavorite as well, if you want to. So that covers the demo portion of our presentation. Now we'll get back to the actual slides.
So we use a total of 3 APIs for our project. The APIs are geolocation, geocoder, and Google Maps. Geolocation was used to get the user's location. Geocoder converts latitude and longitude into readable address. And finally, Google Map is the API that pieces everything together. It allows us to display the map.
So future implementations are things we can build upon or improve in and add in our application. The first being a mobile variation for phones and tablets. As of now, we just have a web application, so it makes sense to have an app for mobile users for more accessibility. Some users may only be mobile users, so implementing this will support them. We can also add a discover page that shows recommended restaurants around the area or suggestions based off the user's favorites and most visited restaurants. We can show routing on the map to add a layer of convenience and estimations on travel distance and travel time for different forms of transit. A friend system can be implemented to add other users and can view their favorite restaurants, their reviews, and ratings. And lastly, general algorithm and code improvement can always be worked on for efficiency and readability. This would be our maintenance stage of our software. Finally, I'm going to pass it on to Jaspreet to talk about unfinished implementations.
So there were some features that we couldn't implement, but couldn't implement due to the time constraints. The first one would be the owners could upload the new discounts and offers so that the customer can view all the latest offer going on through the restaurant. The second one would be the confirmation email or the SMS once the user has booked a reservation. And the last one would be adding photos of a restaurant ambience and the cuisines they serve once the user clicks on the restaurant so that the users can get an idea of how the restaurants are. Thanks for watching our video. Take it.